This is an update from Woody's Way. It is March the 12th, 2014. We have trained 3,220 children to date. We go into schools across the Northwest teaching children how to read dog signals, aggression warnings, to be safe around dogs and how to approach and stroke their pet dog. Woody, the Italian Spinoni from Woody's Way, is actually on TV on Top Dog Sports Relief on the 14th of March at 6:30 on BBC Two. He is competing in a game show for dogs as a professional dog representing Woody's Way with his handler Tracy, who is a trainer at Academy for Dogs in Stockport. We have been on Lancashire Telegraph, Stockport Express, Manchester Evening News newspapers, and we're on Pure Radio on Friday the 14th of March at 11:30 and 3:30 p.m.
I'm Tracy Chapman and I'm from Academy for Dogs Dog School and Woody's Way, which is where we
Tell us a little bit about Woody's Way.
Woody's Way is a non-profitable organisation. It's where our training school actually puts some money into it to go into schools free of charge and do talks from children right up from 3 years old right up to teenager. And we give different types of talks for the age groups, and it's all on reading your dog, picking up the signals, how to approach and stroke the pet dogs, how to keep safe around dogs, what to do if a dog scared them, what are the best ways to prevent them getting bitten, and what are the last 4 signs before a dog will bite.
It seems like a great idea. How did you come up with this?
We train aggressive boot camps, so we do reactive boot camps, we do aggression training, one-to-ones, behavioural, and we found that the dog attacks were getting more and more, and the aggression cases were getting higher and higher. We're full till next year for behavioural, so we realised that aggression has risen, and the child that got attacked in Blackburn, we reported on that in the Lancashire Telegraph, and then we've obviously done work in Stockport Express, and the amount of dog attacks on children is rising, and we feel that they either blame the owner or they blame the dog, and actually if we actually read dogs better, then we won't be getting the dog attacks that we're having across the UK today. So we feel that if we start something small and then rise it so that trainers follow us and they can actually do the same thing across national, then we'd actually stop the attacks then.
And what's the response been like gone into schools?
It's been huge, yeah. We've had really good feedback. There's a governor's meeting on Thursday, and the actual teachers from the schools that we've just been to are going to mention us. Hopefully that will spread it across all schools. We've trained 3,000 children now already, and we only started in January. And then from then we've actually got schools booked in right up till May now. So it's getting really busy.
Fantastic. So when you go into a school, just sort of talk us through what it is exactly that you do.
Yeah, we talk them through the 8 calming signals of a dog, so the ways that dogs tell you that they're uncomfortable and tell you that they need a bit more space. And they're the signs that they give before a dog will bite. And then we talk about the last 4 aggression warnings before they bite, when they're saying please leave me alone, like immediately. And then we talk about stroking and approaching, Woody's pause rule, so to pause and wait before they sniff you, and then once they've sniffed you, then to do a 3-second stroke. And we teach them what areas to stroke, what the worst areas to stroke. We do a little quiz and they win doggy notepads. We even have the teachers dancing and freezing and all sorts. But it's really interactive, and the majority of the talks between half an hour and 45 minutes.
It does seem like a sort of lovely idea, really, because like you said, we've heard the sort of stories about the owners of dogs, but when it comes to kids, a lot of the time the dog owners, how they treat the dog, doesn't like it. It does seem like a sort of new way of approaching it.
Yeah, I mean, calming signals have been around for a long time. All trainers are aware of them, but most owners aren't. And at the moment, Woody was actually doing a TV programme, and all the producers were coming into me completely the wrong way, stroking me completely the wrong way, and that obviously promotes dog attacks on TV as well, because a lot of reporters get bitten. And then at the same time, like, a lot of people don't realise that when a dog licks his nose, that it's uncomfortable. And we show people in class, we say, cuddle your dog now, and then you see them lick their nose, and I'm like, that's the way they don't actually like you cuddling them, and they're really shocked because they think their dog really loves cuddles, and they actually don't like the way that they're doing it.
Do you think this is something that we could see spread? Because obviously you're doing the thing, 3,000 kids you said you've spoken to and you've worked with. Do you think this is something that we could sort of maybe go across the country?
Definitely. We've done a spread on reading dogs in Lancashire Telegraph, Stockport Express and MEM Media for the Manchester Evening News. And we're currently we've got trainers on board from Spain, from the UK, across the UK, in South Midlands and the North. taught people to read dogs, then we wouldn't be having the problems that we're having.
Finally, if someone was listening and perhaps they thought, oh, they wanted their children to learn how to read dogs, what advice would you give them?
They could go to woodiesway.co.uk. It's got pictures on signals on there, so they can read straight away and pick up signals. On there, it's got all the contact details, so they can book a talk in their school or their guide group or their brownies group. And then Woody can obviously come along. He's sketched out, so that the kids have a sketch version of him. We want to bring a dog safety book out, so a cartoon book, so that children can have that in schools, and it actually becomes part of their curriculum.
Perfect. Is there anything?
It's been running for a long time. It's in the centre of Stockport, which is off Middle Hillgate. It's called Academy for Dogs, and because we've been so successful, we just want to give back to the community now and do something to prevent these attacks from happening.
Perfect. Really good stuff. Is it okay